Alright, so it's pretty much wired up now, so I think all we gotta do is just get all the interior back together, put the filler tube back on, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, let's start by vacuuming.
Alright, sounds good.
Oh man. Anthony,
Yo.
we got a problem.
With what?
This hose shrunk.
What the fuck? What?
What?
Yeah, so check this out. Remember how it used to reach up there?
Yeah.
Look how far off that is.
How the fuck did it even shrink?
I'm guessing that E in the sun.
This was sitting off of it. No, it wasn't even really connected, was it?
Yeah, it was literally just sitting.
Oh, fuck. So we're gonna have to get another hose now.
Guess so.
This shit's not cheap. It's like $20 per foot. All right.
Well,
So E85 is an amazing fuel to use. It helps with detonation, helping the engine run cooler. You can make more power safer, a bunch of benefits. But also one of the downsides to it is it's very corrosive. So I guess the tube was left off and the heat from being outside caused it to shrink down. It went from like 3 feet to 2 feet. So now I'm gonna have to try to source that tube locally, same day, and I had to order that tube. So that was $20 per foot ordered online. Usually online's cheaper. So I'm hoping this place that's called McFadden's has it, because if not, fuck, we're fucked, because that's the only way we could fill gas into the tank. So I'm gonna have to try to source that to see what happens with that. So the car's pretty much ready to give power to it. So what we're gonna do right now is put the battery back on. I believe the battery might be dead as hell. We have not really started this car for a pretty long time. So we're gonna get the battery on, we're gonna put a jumper pack on it, and we're gonna see if everything powers up. If we did everything right, it should be one and done. If not, gotta see what we did. So for every car that we do our chassis harness on, we like to include our keyless ignition system as well as our remote battery disconnect. The remote battery disconnect is literally an on and off button that will, as it says, disconnect and connect the battery. Our keyless ignition system comes with 2 keys. This is the actual key, and then we have the ability to use a receiver, a little ring, and put it wherever we please. As long as it's behind plastic, carpet, anything like that, ABS, all that stuff's acceptable, unless it's metal. Metal, it will disrupt the communication, so you can't do it behind that. And unfortunately, this dash is actually ABS with a metal sheet in front of it, so we can't put it right there. We put it right underneath the carpet right here, so when he comes in, he just waves it over it. You'll hear a beep from the keyless ignition system, and then you're pretty much ready to cycle through the ignition or start the car. So let's go ahead and give power to the car. Okay, now let's see if we hear a click. You hear anything? Oh, these are his old. Give me one of the remote battery disconnects over there. It's that signal. If not, we did something wrong already. Nope. Something's not right.
okay.
Something's not right. Let's check. All right, so we're not getting anything at all. So first thing we're gonna do is check for power to the actual hose, just to make sure that we have power. Because big thing is, if you don't have any power at all, it's not gonna work. Here, if you get any voltage right here, we got 4 volts right there. Now, let's check to the main post right here. 4 volts right there. Now, what the hell? Why? Why are we not? Okay, now let's check for ground. Ground. What the hell could it be? All right, so I found out the little hiccup. So unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention. We were pretty tired. And I have the 2 grounds flipped. So on a relay, there's an 87 and a 30. 30 is supposed to be directly to whatever source it is, which is in this case going to be directly to the battery. 87 is what's going to be powered, which is the opposite end of the car. So yeah, we got to flip those around and we should be good to go. All right, so we corrected that mistake. Now let's see if it's going to work. If it works, you're going to hear a click. If not, I don't know. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. Oh my God, thank God. I was really worried. I was like, what the fuck? I install these all the time, but simple mistake. Simple mistake. All right, so now what we're gonna do is see if we can get the keyless ignition to trigger up, and then that means we can check the switch panel and the fans and all the other basic stuff. But yeah, we're not starting the car just yet. We're just making sure that we have power to everything. So let's go ahead and test it out. So let's press on, now keyless. Oh, thank God, bro, that was annoying. Okay, relay's on. Let's see if fans want to work. Are they connected up front?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So that's fuel pump. So ECU power. Let me see. So which one did Malta put them to?
Did that shit get grounded?
Yeah, obviously. Those ones didn't you hear the pump?
The
What?
the harness to go to the front.
No. All right. Try number 3 or 4, whatever it is. Okay. 1, 2. All right, all that should be on. All right, I saw headlights already on, so that's a good sign. So now let's do fan 1. Okay. Fan 2. Good. For shits and giggles, I'm gonna do it. Oh, you don't know. I still gotta program it. But, so those are all working. Let's see, fuel pump. All right, we're good. So yeah, now really quick while I'm here, let me change up some colors really quick. Okay, we'll do all the other colors and all that fun stuff later, but it won't hurt to try this at least. Whew. ECU got power too. See the wideband powering up? All right, that's good. Got the tube.
Sick, how much was it?
Bro, this shit was like $30 a foot. I got 4 feet of it and it came out to like 120 bucks just for this shit. Can't do that again.
No.
I really think that this is going to be a successful whole entire ordeal, you know, getting the car prepped, tuned, getting over to Japan. It's just all falling together finally. You know, we are having a little bit of some hiccups on the Japan side. For one, the booth that we are trying to stay at, they're just asking a little too much of us and forgetting that we're actually getting the car shipped from California to Japan. That alone is just a very expensive, not an easy thing to do. So we're getting all that handled. So everything on our side is going good, but we may have to find a new booth to sit at over in Japan. So whatever booth it's gonna be, we will let you guys know. So whoever's in Japan can go check out the car, go to that booth, show some love, show some support, tag us, do whatever you guys wanna do with it. But yeah, overall it's going very, very well.
Oh?
Koji,
Yes.
it's Anthony over at Alpha with the 240 I was talking about. We need to get it tuned for Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, this is my my buddy's phone really quick. Mine for some reason is having some sound quality issues. So we sourced a guy out there that could supply us with E85.
With the E85.
Yes.
Okay.
So
we're okay. You're okay with the tuning on E85?
yes, correct. So yeah, it's gonna be leaving on a shipping container overseas on Monday. Tuesday. So
Tuesday. So you just have to make it run then.
technically, I mean, he's gonna be driving it around, and knowing how Wulf is, he might want to give it some gas. So, I mean, it's already on. It's tuned for 420 on the 800cc injectors. These are 1700s.
Okay.
So I don't know. With the new injectors, are you still gonna have to do load tuning?
We might be. I just have to make it. You know, the injector is such a big size difference.
Yeah.
But I just have to get it close. So if you can like cruise on the dyno,
Of course.
and then I'll just tune the cruising,
Yeah.
and then the idle is gonna be a big difference because the injector is so much bigger. So I
Yeah.
have to do a lot of right after idle. I gotta do a lot of tuning there just to get it closer. to
What
where
about
it's
this?
supposed to be.
What about this? Because this is honestly a little more important. I thought about this. What if for now, I know we have it tuned for 800cc injectors and it made around 400. What if just for now, we tune it down to where it's like almost using like 800cc injectors? I don't know what duty cycle that would be. But just to keep it as similar to the original tune that we had as possible, just so it runs good, idles good, he can get into full throttle, so that we don't have to really mess with the tune too much. And then when it comes back from Japan, we could do a better tune. Do you get me?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, you want to put it back, put the 800cc back.
Basically, yeah, just for now, because don't you think that would be an easier way to get this done for the moment with the time frame we
I
have?
think so. Yeah, because they're not gonna race in Japan or something.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, it's just going to the auto salon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'll be easier.
yeah, I was thinking that too, because I could still strap it on the dyno and let you get over with my computer. I already have the wideband wired up to the ECU, so you can see everything from there. And I have it, it's all pretty much ready to go. I'm just putting the car back together, cleaning it right now. All the electrical's done. It's basically ready to start. So,
Yeah. It's up to you.
What
I
do
think it would be easier. You put 800cc back in, and then
those are done. Those are so
what
so messed
what
up.
do we do? We change the injector size only, right?
Yeah, we changed the injector size, and then you showed me how to mess with the fuel trim for idle, to where like on the AFR it was around 13, 14 at idle. So if you think we can tune it for the 1700s to make 500 horsepower before it goes to Japan, that would be great.
With the remote, I don't know, man. I know it's an E85, so it's much safer. But without me there,
What about
you
this?
don't have to let it off if the Bluetooth is too much. If it wants too neat, you have to let it off your foot, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this then. Let's
Okay.
So let's just put it on the dyno, set it for the 800s, for the 400 horsepower, how we had it, and then let's just go over everything so that it has cruise. And you know, it's because that tune is pretty much, you already dialed it all in for 800cc injectors, you know, so
Yeah.
maybe even if we can get a little more out of it, that'd be okay. But whatever you think.
Injectors, no, 400, right?
Yeah, we made 420.
No, for E85,
Uh-huh.
1000cc, remember, okay, like R35.
Yeah.
If you put 1000cc on the E85, it makes 600.
Okay.
So we have two less injector, so we make 400 on 1000cc. That's what it is.
It's less efficient fuel-wise.
Yeah, that's the 1000cc can best 1000cc can make on the 85.
Yeah, it's not that efficient. It's an older motor too, so okay.
Yeah, it's not that efficient too, so yeah.
Okay, so then let's do
If
that.
we're doing 400, we're good already.
Yeah. So then let's just do that because we just want this thing to run issue-free, start up, and all that crap. So let's just I'm gonna finish this car up. You do whatever you gotta do, and I'll text you beforehand, and I'll have it strapped on the dyno tonight. And whenever you're ready, we'll just throw it on the dyno, and then just set it for the 800cc injectors or the thousands, whichever your, because I know you have that file saved. So
I think so. I gotta look at my laptop. Yeah.
So it should go pretty smooth. So we'll just keep it the way it is just to get these injectors running on the car good.
Okay. So, when you start on the dyno, don't change the plug until I put the new, it's like a revised program in it, injector size and everything.
Oh, okay. So that just in case we foul the plugs.
Again, so, I don't want to fuck it up again. So
Okay.
just right before we start to do it, while I'm like maybe tuning, changing a parameter, you change the spark plug.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. I don't want to fuck it up.
Okay. Sounds good. We're gonna finish putting this car together. I'd say maybe 2 to 3 hours. We'll be completely done and strapped on the dyno. So I'll give you a text beforehand and just wait for you.
Tell me. I'm gonna be busy until probably like 7 though.
That's fine. No problem. That's even better for us.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so now we're gonna do a first test. All right, so everything worked out. We finally got the car started. We started having a couple of issues with the actual PDM we were using. So every time we would go to crank it, it would kill all power. And we could not figure out why. It took us 4 hours to figure it out. So the SR20 starter requires so much amps that even though we had the accessory signal for our PDM pulled onto the same post, as the car went to crank, it would pull voltage directly from it, and it would cause it to actually lose entire power to the box. So what we had to do was make a separate wire that went directly to the battery. After we did that, it actually fixed everything. So then we finally got the car to start. Our buddy is cleaning up the car, as you guys saw. After that, we just got to bleed the brakes, put everything back in, and then we're going to throw it on the dyno, and hopefully Koji's not asleep by now. All right, so finally car's on the dyno, and we are going to set up the dyno and get ready to get Koji over. So now I have to make a new file for it, and that's pretty much it.
So pretty much what I'm doing now, I'm changing out the spark plugs. See, as we're tuning the S13 right now, the old spark plugs were pretty fouled out from the old tune. So now for the new tune, we need fresh spark plugs. Yeah, those spark plugs have been through a lot, honestly. Through water, through snow, through a bunch. I mean, I don't see really how much water can get in here, but they've also been through a lot of pressure washes, I guess you can say.
That one finds out.
Right.
The other plugs. Oh yeah, these plugs were done. They were done.
All right, and here's the new spark plug compared to the old.
We haven't changed the oil yet, but it doesn't really have too many crazy miles on it, but maybe we should, no? Okay. right, so today was a great day as well as a failed day. So the good part is car's completely wired up, car runs, everything like that. But the bad part is we were not able to get it tuned today. We have been just fighting this horrible misfire the entire time. We already changed the spark plugs, new plugs are in. We already put new Audi R8 coil packs in just in case. And then it seemed to help us out a little bit. We already changed his fuel pump, put in a brand new pump because it was damn near ready for it. So we changed over the coil packs, we changed over the spark plugs. We even gave him a new fuel pump, an inline Hellcat pump, well, Hellcat size, 525. Still, as we're on throttle, let's say cruising speed, it still starts to misfire. I even went up to like 3,500 and it started to misfire again. So the fuel pump helped a lot. That was needed. We needed to get that old pump finally out. You know, E85 is really corrosive. That pump has been here since the beginning of time. Same thing with the coil packs. Really good to get out of the way, especially if the car's going to Japan. But we still have not got to the root problem. So near the end with a 3-hour session with Koji, it's already 2 a.m. right now. We finally narrowed it down to the injectors. So since these are 1700cc injectors, and they've damn near pretty much been sitting this entire time, they still fire. So I can manually get them to open and close. They're not stuck open or nothing like that. But we are not getting the appropriate amount of fuel at all. And then what's even weirder is every time we go into we can change the pulse through the computer. So we would go through 1, 2, 3, and 4 and basically kill the pulse just to see if it's firing. So 1, 3, and 4 kill every time. 2 doesn't do shit. But earlier it was actually starting to give us actually some sort of sign. Car started idling great again, and then again stopped firing. So what we're gonna do right now is take off the injectors, get them cleaned out, and Monday we are going to put them back in and then jump back to the dyno tuning since it's gonna be a whole brand new day. Keep in mind too, Monday is our last day to actually work on the car. So we cannot afford any type of mistakes. So basically anything and everything that I can do to get this thing perfect, we're gonna do. You know, we already cleared out the lines, we already put brand new E, everything. So there is really nothing after this injectors that it could be. Everything should work out at the end of this. It's just very frustrating when you literally just run into problems and problems and problems and problems, but that's just part of the game, you know? Especially in this whole performance shit. But other than that, everything did work out pretty well. So now we're just gonna clean up and then we're gonna head home.